According to Peter Drucker, the basic strategy of the business is to marketing and innovation. Large number of factors are examined to know the customer behavior or customer reaction while adopting a new product. So this is collectively called diffusion of innovation. When a new product is launched, it is gradually adopted by consumers. Hello everyone, I am Meghana from the Department of Commerce, lecturing in Vidhyaashram, first grade college, the Temple of Excellence. We are in the session 3 of Unit 2, subject principles of marketing. In the last session, we have discussed about product life cycle and new product. In today's session, let us discuss with product innovation, reasons for product innovation, diffusion of innovation and adoption process. Let us begin with this session. Product innovation. A product which is profitable today may not be profitable for tomorrow because the market is changing from day to day. So, existing product may be replaced by newer one or it degenerates into profitless price competition. Existing product may be replaced with newer product or it became profitless price competition. The reason for innovation is market is dynamic. Change is the order of the day. That means market is dynamic. Consumer taste and preference are changing from day to day. So you need to innovate your product. So innovation plays an important role in marketing. So it is a dynamic nature. Market is dynamic, so that you need to innovate your product. Therefore, an intelligent businessman, intelligent business enterprises, they continuously innovate their product in order to sustain in the market. According to Peter Drucker, the basic strategy of the business is to marketing and innovation. This implies that a business enterprise should watch the changes happening in the market and supply the products accordingly. According to Peter Drucker, marketing and innovation, this implies a business enterprise should watch the market and continuously make changes in their product. Here, for the marketer, innovate or die has become the basic strategy for the business enterprises. So, you need to innovate your product or you need to walk out from the market. So, innovation has become the common feature for the market now. So, you need to continuously innovate your product in order to sustain in the market. So, you need to watch the changes happening in the market and supply the goods accordingly. Customer taste and preference are changing from time to time. So, you need to produce goods according to the needs and wants of customers. The main objective of organization is to satisfy the customer need. So, through the product, you are going to satisfy the customer need. So, in order to satisfy the customer need, you need to make innovation. So, innovative product has more demand than the existing product. The reason for product innovation, market change. Under market change, the existing product, if the existing product fails to satisfy the customer needs, so it leads innovation. If the existing product fails to satisfy the customer needs, so it leads to product innovation. Changes in technology. Innovation helps to create. Innovation widens the market for the old product as well as it creates new market for the newly introduced product. Next, competition. In order to stay ahead from the competitor, you need to innovate your product. So, innovation attracts the customers. So, it helps in stay ahead from the competitors. While purchasing the product, customer will compare with the products. They search for substitute product. They search similar products in the market. They compare with the quality, quantity, price. Then they make a decision to purchase or not. For the competition, innovation helps to stay ahead from the competitor. Next, diversification of risk. From the passing time, existing product became useless in the future or existing product lose its value in the future. So that in order to diversify your risk, you need to innovate your product. For example, initially the ink pen has been replaced by ball pen. Then Bajaj Chetak scooter has replaced by self-starter bikes. So existing product will be replaced by newer product. So existing product lose its value in the future. In order to diversify your risk, innovation is important. Next, other factors. Other factor includes maximum utilization of available resources. You need to utilize at a maximum level the available resources so that you are going to introduce the new product. Maximum utilization of available resources, as well as from the waste or scrap of the current production you can produce new product. You are using waste or scrap for the further new production process. So in order to engage the production plant or in order to engage all your business, you can produce new product. So these all are the reason for product innovation. Market change, changes in technology, competition, diversification of risk and other factors. Next, diffusion of innovation. In the process of new product development, a large number of factors are examined in order to know the reaction of customers while purchasing a product. So this process is called diffusion of innovation. So large number of factors are examined to know the customer behavior or customer reaction while adopting a new product. So this is collectively called diffusion of innovation. Diffusion is the process by which the acceptance of an innovation is spread by communication to the members of social system. So this is the process of adopting innovation by the customers. So how they will adopt the changes in the product. So this is the diffusion of innovation. Adoption process. When a new product is launched, it is gradually adopted by consumers. New product is launched, gradually adopted by the customers. That means a new product is not accepted by the society at one stretch. Suddenly, they will not accept the changes. Therefore, marketer has to understand nature and extent of adoption process of the product. He has to identify the behavior of consumer about the purchase and the use of the product. So, you need to analyze the consumer buying behavior while purchasing a new product. So, they need to analyze the behavior while purchasing a new product, how they will adopt the changes. So, the marketer has to analyze the behavior, then they can give important clue for the organization. So, they can utilize that information in order to success in the field of market. So, this analysis is important in order to get important clues about the product. So, it helps the organization in developing or improving their product. Next, stages in adoption process. There are 6 stages in adoption process. First, awareness stage, interest information stage, evaluation stage, trial stage, adoption stage and post-adoption stage. So, here in the awareness stage, you are going to create awareness about your product. The company start informing about the product. So, they give information about the product, new product which is entering into market. Here in the awareness stage, customer will get very little information about the product. Through any media, you are going to promote your product or you are going to inform about the product. Here, the customer will get very little information about the product. Next, interest information stage. In the interest information stage, the customer who is interested in your product, they search information. They search information about the product. What is the benefit from the product, the changes or innovation in the product, and they evaluate with the different product. They search substitute product and varieties for the product. Here they collect information about detailed information about the product. Next, evaluation stage. In the evaluation stage, customer going to measure your product, is going to measure your product, the merits and demerits of the product. They try to evaluate the what all are the benefits from the product and disadvantages from the product. Then is evaluating whether the product is more benefited or not. So, after analyzing the merits and demerits of the product, next stage, trial stage. After evaluating, they come to trial stage. In this stage, the customer will purchase the product, they trial, they test the product. If it is satisfied, then they will adopt the product. In the test stage, if the product is satisfied, then customer will purchase. They will start purchasing the product regularly. They are going to purchase the product. Next, post-adoption stage. After purchasing or using the product, they expect assurance from the product. They expect same satisfaction from the product, or they expect more from the product, or same expectation. So, in this stage, in the post-adoption stage, they will expect assurance from the product. So, this is all about stages in adoption process. So, there are different stages. Mainly, diffusion of innovation means it is the process of analyzing the consumer behavior while adopting a new product, or while adopting to the changes, how they behave or how they accept the changes while purchasing the new product. So, the analysis is helpful to give important clues for the business enterprises. They can make a strategy in their marketing activity. So, this is the diffusion process. Diffusion process is acceptance of innovation is spread by communication to the member of society. The member of society, how they will accept your product or how they will accept the innovation. So, it explains the consumer acceptance or consumer behavior while purchasing. Customer, generally, they will not accept the changes in a one stretch. They are not going to accept the changes in single stretch. Slowly, the customer will accept to changes. So, how they behave in this changes or in innovation. It helps to understand the human behavior. This steps also, it helps to give information how the management makes strategy to attract the customers. In the awareness stage only, you try to motivate the people, try to motivate the customers to purchase the product, or it creates interest about your product. Your advertisement or your promotional activity should motivate the customer to know more about the product, so that if the interest is arise, the customer will start search for the information about the product. In the awareness stage, little information will given to customers. For example, some products the customer will not aware such products are available in the market. For example, there is a product called magnetic ear sticker for the weight loss. The customer will not aware of this product. So, you need to create awareness. So, when the customer is aware about your product, they search information. So, search information, after that they will evaluate the merits and demerits, they try the product. If it satisfies, then adopt the product, or they are going to purchase regularly, they are going to purchase your product. So, this is all about stages in adoption process. The main objective of the organization is to satisfy the needs. So, in order to satisfy the customer, you need to know the changes in the market as well as changes in the customers, changes in technology. So, you need to keep update with all the changes so that you can satisfy the customers. You can satisfy the customer only through product or services. So, you need to concentrate on product or services which you are producing. So, you need to make changes in the product or services continuously so that it attract the customers. So, the customers are not ready to accept the changes in a one stretch. They are slowly adopted to changes. So you need to motivate the customers to purchase the product, or you need to motivate, or you need to create the interest among the customers by purchasing the product. So this is all about diffusion of innovation or stages in adoption process. So in the next session, let us continue with the Unit 2. Two more topics are there. Reason for failure of new product and how they can overcome from the failures. So this topic can be covered in next session. Until then, keep watching. Thank you.